Right, welcome back to the Huddersfield View. We've got our regular Mark with us, and we're joined by guest Blackburn fan Harry. Mark's off to Ewood Park this weekend to meet another set of miserable fans. Which one of you is more miserable? I'm not quite sure. Mark, we're going to talk all things injuries. We're going to talk Darren Moore, of course we are. We're going to talk about Kevin Nagle as well. First of all, give us your view on the weekend's game just gone. Plymouth deserved to lose. You in the ascendancy and didn't get the points.
Plymouth were terrible. I don't know what the guy said earlier as a Plymouth fan, but they were shocking. How on earth we've come out of that game with a draw, I don't know. I mean, you sit back and you go, actually, it's because Town are just crap. You know, Sorba Thomas were running around like an headless chicken. Literally, the second Josh Karoma scored, I'm like, who is meant to be our striker? Who's meant to be playing the number 10 role? Because Sorba Thomas, you didn't know if he's left wing, left wing, back, right wing. Like, just stick to a position. No, and then he's complaining that no one's in an area to play ball to. Like, no, because that should be you. And it's like, just stay where you are. And, you know, we got back in game, deservedly back in game, and then, I don't know, and then Nagle straight after it just went, not good enough. Not Darren Moore's rubbish, needs attacking, but it's like, actually, stop playing the ball backwards. You're at edge of a penalty area. Take a shot, do something with it. But it ends up back at Lee Nichols. You're just like, come on, guys. Morgan Whittaker, literally within 25 yards, if he picked the ball up, he took a shot. One of them took a deflection. One of them just whisked off at bar. But not missing by a million miles. It's just like, well, he can do it.
Yep.
So why aren't our players doing it? Why is Jonathan Ogg scared of taking a shot at goal? Why does he have to pass it backwards to someone? It's, you know, and I felt towards the end that we were going to get sucker punched. And the point I'm going to make is, and I made it kind of at the start of the year, was when we're so comfortable giving possession away and letting people have possession of the ball, at some point, you need to be the team in possession. You need to be the team taking it to someone else. And I just don't think we've got that mentality in this team. I don't think we've got the mentality to get the ball and take it by a scruff of neck and go do something, apart from when we played Blackburn the other day, because it just seemed, it just felt right for us. But, yeah, injuries, all that kind of stuff. You got a new striker, literally seeing team news, and it's like, why have we got loads of kids on bench? Oh, yeah, that new striker you got who's never had an injury in Finland. Yeah, well, he's picked up a dead leg. Ow, what are you doing in training? Like chuffing Royal Rumble or something? I mean, sit there in the game going, I should have been at home. It's cold. It's wet. What's going on? Anyway, just ranting.
Hey, it's what we're here for. We love it. It's what we do this for. What's the view on the terraces now? Then, especially on the manager and around that, because I can't weigh up. Obviously, I read a lot of social media, but that's not just always reflect kind of what the diehard fans are saying. What are those regular Terriers fans saying about
whether
week Darren Moore's being kept or not?
Yeah, well, on local radio Leeds, Kevin Nagle's obviously over in England for a month and saying, right, he's going to do a top to bottom audit of everything to do with Town, like trying to buy the stadium, doing whatever else, and lots of technical stuff. And he sat on Radio Leeds to the commentator who commentates on all Town games and just went, for now, Darren Moore's not going anywhere. He's been picked to do a 3-year plan. He's our man, and we're doing this. So you get behind him. When you listen to Darren Moore, and this tree at the side of me has got more enthusiasm than Darren Moore. It's just, yeah, well, injuries and like just trying to listen to him. I don't know. Everyone turns him off. Literally, they listen to the press conference and they turn him off. And he might be a really nice guy to the players and all this kind of stuff, but it's really, really boring. And I'm like, you're not infusing us. You're not getting us to do something. When you're Andrea Warnock, it's like, yeah, we're shit, but we're really good, so it don't matter. It's all fun. Let's do it for fans. David Wagner's like, yeah, that is good. And, it was great. Then you get Darren Moore and it's about as exciting as a brick wall. It's, and he's got to try and do something. And you hear West Brom fans and Sheffield Wednesday fans saying, actually, he was good and did stuff, but it's just boring. And unfortunately, when you've only got maybe 18,000 fans coming to the game, because that's your main attendance and stuff like that, you don't need boring. You need somebody to get going. So Nagle's come in, said in January, look, I'm going to give you money. Going to buy a striker. We've got a midfielder on loan from Chelsea who's doing really well. But like the other day, we've got Spencer. Spencer back from Motherwell. He went out on loan and he came back and it's great. But you've got a right-legged player playing at left wing back and a left-legged player playing at right wing back, and you're like, come on, Darren, even your simple tactics. And we've mentioned tactics before, and it seems to be a continuing issue. But Nagle saying we're due to have players back, we are investing in Championship, we were going to do whatever, and so you've just got to back him, haven't you? End of the day, I'm not in charge of Town. I just sit there, pay my money to say we're good or we're not, and shout at people and linos and referees. I must admit, the referee this weekend and all, he was terrible. He was just so pedantic with some stuff and then stupid with others. If I were a Plymouth fan, I'd be annoyed that they didn't get a free kick when Town scored. But then somebody would tap someone up back at ankle and go down and you get in a yellow card for it. It was poor.
I'd say they're better. Anyway. I'd say, well, when you get to the Premier League, they'll be better, but they're really not. They're actually becoming some of the Championship referees.
I remember 2 years at Premiership, and we got nothing at home against Chelsea, Liverpool, blatant penalties, nothing. I don't even want to be in Premier League anymore. That's not my goal. It's just making sure you don't get relegated from Championships. Good enough.
Let's bring in Harry. Harry, you were there on Boxing Day at the John Smiths. You were there to see a 3-0 thrashing. What was your view on Huddersfield on that day?
Yeah, unfortunately, I was there. It's I'm going to reiterate what I said earlier. I thought Blackburn started the game quite well. I thought for the first 20 minutes we played some decent football, knocked the ball around quite well without having real clear-cut chances. But then we just seemed to fall off a goalkeeper mistake. They go 1-0 in front. And we never seemed to recover from that. Big players went missing. Players like Sammy Smollett, Alan Wharton weren't up to the races that game. And we didn't deserve to get anything out of it.
You're hoping that this is going to be it has to be a must-win for you. Do you think Blackburn are in a better shape now, 20 days on, than you were on Boxing Day?
You'd like to think so, with a few players coming back from injury. Gallagher coming back is huge. Our record with and without him is day and night. It's we play so much better when he's in the team. Rankin Costello gives Britain a bit of competition. Britain's not been playing great recently, but has sort of been getting away with it because he's got no competition for that place. A bit of depth as well. It says it's just come out of a busy Christmas period with quite a light squad with a lot of injuries and a lot of kids playing. So to have those players back, hopefully will give us a boost.
Okay, we'll get some score predictions then. Mark, you can go first.
Yeah, I'm still going as a draw, but again, it sounds daft, but if we score first, we're going to win it. But I think if Blackburn score first, we'll get a draw out of it.
Okay, Harry, you've been watching them the last 3 games, or all season, but in particular, you've seen all these losses. Do you have any confidence that you might get a win?
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be a win, really. There's no real playing a team that's down there as well with us. There's no other real option. I said in the Blackburn video that we were going to win 2-1, so I'm going to spread my egg, spread some risk, and just say 2-1 Huddersfield.
Right, enjoy the game, both of you. Thanks for joining us. Cheers, Mark.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks, Harry.
Thank you very much.
Nice one.